Hello, everybody, and welcome to a Heroes of Wellspring City at 12 FPS of sorts. It's also sort of a game just with only two players because my name is Zen and I am here as the DM and not as a player. But we don't have our full cast of characters with us today. Instead, joining us, we have.
Hello, hello. I'm Talatala, playing as Brittney Megan Bronson. She just got back from vacation. What the fuck have you guys been doing?
Hello, I'm Tallestnull, and it's been quite some time since Tala and I have been in a game. So it's been quite some time since someone has messed up our names. I will be playing Tailwind, who just woke up from a nap, wondering why the city is covered in green.
Yeah, so
You know
getting.
weed is illegal here, guys. Come on.
Oh, this place is hell.
It truly is Hellspring City. But yeah, today we are going to get those questions your characters have answered, uh, hopefully, and get y'all up to speed with the rest of the players for uh, fight time. So, starting off with Brittney. Um, Yeah, Brittney has spent the past week or so in Future World City instead. Go listen to 404 if you haven't already for more details on that. But business trip has come to an end, so you are riding back into Wellspring City in the car with your father. Uh, Want to roll me a perception check?
Sure thing, boss. Boy. 19.
All right. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. I'm rolling for Mayor Bronson as well. So, and he got an 8. So, as you start making your way towards the city is visible on the horizon. It seems like it starts snowing a little bit. Um Something white and fluffy is falling from the sky at least. And Mayor Bronson is like deeply involved in like a call on his cell phone and not paying attention. But as the car nears the city, Brittney will notice that okay, you thought this might be snow at first glance, but the more you're looking at it, it really isn't. It's larger clumps than you've seen snow fall in, and it's more fluffy and fibrous, like dandelion fluff, and it's got a little bit of a green tint. And it's sticking to pretty much anything it lands on. You can see uh, some of these stray seeds stuck to the sides of buildings that you're passing, stuck to the empty branches of the trees. So, not snow. Definitely some kind of seed, and definitely you're thinking not a naturally occurring seed.
Yeah. Is is she able to see any possible source the for this?
Um, with a 19, I'll give you, like, it's a little bit hard to tell at first. But then the car, like, takes a certain turn, and you're able to look out the window towards the river where you can see that uh the seeds in the air look a lot denser as they get closer to the river and are the densest over in Ensville. So,
Ah,
seems it's originating from over there.
okay. I think real quick she's just going to pull out her phone and look at the news.
Huh.
Or-
Yeah,
Are
this is
people
a good
talking about
question.
this?
I feel like hmm, are people
Well,
talking
they're
about
out of
this?
town. God
Yeah.
dang it.
I think you see like one news story that's like, this is just some unseasonable like plant behavior because of the warm snap we totally had recently. Nothing to worry
Of
about.
course. Of course, pollen.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah,
that's gonna be a headache to deal with. Uh, but she has, like, she just got back home from vacation, man. She's going to, um, I assume just, uh, well, get other people to unpack her stuff for her, get settled back into her room. Uh, and for now, she will just keep an eye on the news feed to see what else is being said about this pollen situation.
yeah. I think. I think as Brittney waits, there's like another news article posted that's like, oh yeah, the mayor is sending out a cleaning team to remove the excess pollen, and if you're having an allergic reaction, stay inside. That sort of thing. Treating it very normally. Um, you can roll another perception or insight.
Sure, perception or insight. Let me see. Yeah, my insight's better. 16 on insight.
Yeah,
Dang.
16. As you're settling back into Bronson Tower, there are uh some assistants running around speaking in hushed tones. Uh your father storms off to his office instead of, you know, getting himself set back up. Uh so it seems like the although they're not letting it on in the news, the tension in Bronson Tower is pretty high, and this is a problem that needs to be dealt with.
Hmm. Hmm. Hold on, I'm thinking of something actually. Uh, for now, she'll be keeping an eye on the news and keeping an ear out in the tower. Uh, go ahead and see what Tailwind's doing. I'm gonna think more about what she's gonna do after this.
All right. So scene change over to Tailwind, who is finally waking up, uh, in a place that not super familiar to you at first, but once you wake up a little bit more, you're like, oh right, this is Nikola's room. Uh,
Right.
Unfortunately, Nikola and Kat and Lena and Sean, all the others, are not there. Sentry's probably still in the room, but you can also roll perception.
Alright. Okay. Everyone else left. I guess something came up. What's this? All right. Perception actually somewhat good.
All right. Yeah. So probably the first thing you notice, your view of the room is slightly blocked. And as you sit up, you can feel something sort of tugging at your fur. Uh, there is a piece of paper attached to your face. Two, in fact.
Okay. It's just like take them off. It's like okay. Turns him around, still half asleep, but like it processing is starting up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the first one is written in Cat's handwriting, and it says basically, uh, the group's heading out to investigate this weird tree that Nikola saw in their dream in Ennsville. Uh, where is this? And Tailwind can come join them once they wake up. And the second note is written in Lena's handwriting, probably with like a pink sparkle gel pen, and it says for you to fix Wrecking Maw before you come to join them.
Oh
Uh,
right, the ants. Okay,
yeah. And also
and
carrying off that 17, as you start to look around the room, you see it looks a little bit dimmer in here than you might expect, given it seems to be like midway through the morning. You'd expect it to be a little brighter.
this is
But
not my first broad daylight honk out and wake up in the same day. It's like, what? Okay, is it like not 8 o'clock, is it? Looked out the window.
it's probably like 10 or 11 in the morning. But as you look out the window, you see these thick swaths of fluffy white seeds floating through the air, and a few are even stuck to the outside of the window.
What the heck? Okay, at least okay. I'm just gonna I grab like something off the bed to cover the face because pollen. Like, oh, tries to maneuver around sentries like just like this stay and just tries to
Mm.
leave the room without them getting out.
Yeah, I feel like once you woke up, Sentry was fairly interested in you and sniffing at you, but when you tell them to stay, they sit down and stay there. And you were
They
able
are
to leave the room without incident.
they are very well trained for a weird mutant dog. I'm not gonna think about that too much. Right, makes their way downstairs to the
Yeah.
wreck of Wrecking Maw. It's like,
Mate, uh, you have to run the Gauntlet of Grandparents. You
oh right.
absolutely get like a muffin shoved into your mouth, and a bunch of old people like wishing you a nice day.
This is the
And
most parental attention I've had in a very long time. Don't think about it.
uh, and when you get downstairs, you remember you didn't bring Wrecking Maw to Nikola's apartment. You left the mech at Cat's house,
Right.
in their backyard. So
Crap, crap. It's just like, all right, scarf down muffin before heading out into the fuzz, and then just under their breath, just like chanting crap as they just make their way to Cat's house.
mm, yeah, as you are running through the streets on your way to Cat's house, you see, yeah, there's a lot of these seeds, and they appear to be getting stuck to pretty much whatever they land on. They've got a slightly greenish tint. Uh, and as you run deeper into town towards Cat's house, there seem to be more of them.
Oh, okay. This is just move faster, move faster, move faster. It's like something's going on. I don't know what's going on. And if the other group accidentally did this, I'm going to be a bit mad, but figure that out as I go on. I'm gonna say when they get to Cat's house because they parked it in the backyard. They parked Wrecking on the backyard. It's like, oh, that thing's falling apart a bit more than usual.
Mm.
And just takes the moment. It's like, I'm gonna have to replace a bunch of stuff. Okay, this, yeah, Don't think about it. Just do it. Gonna get in the Wrecking Maw, try to get it on, and then no, no worry for subtlety. Gonna drive it down the road. Just a ball getting driven down the road back down to the junkyard. Hoping that they're very lucky.
I know you said no regard for stealth, but do you want to roll stealth
I'll roll
to
stealth.
see how
I'll
lucky
give
you get?
myself disadvantage.
This is fair. You are in
Alright.
a mech robot covered in green powder, that is probably sparking.
2d20 plus 2. Is it. What is keep lower on
I don't
dice?
know, so you might just manually roll twice.
Yeah, that's fair. Where?
Well, it could be lower, but
Of
okay.
course.
Too bad it's disadvantage. A 6 and a 21, we're taking the 6. And
That's. Yeah,
I'm rolling a flat d20 for general perception. 14, yeah. You definitely, as you were rolling down the street, see some teams of like the robotic police out there with like vacuums and brooms trying to knock these seeds down and take them out. And you definitely see some of them see you as well.
the
Like,
urge
turn
to
to look.
the
You need a
the
permit
urge
for that.
the urge to road rage increases, but they're too busy.
Mhm. Yeah, and the cop bots themselves are preoccupied, so they're not going to chase after you. Uh,
Oh.
but you did get spotted.
Yep.
And as you were heading out towards the junkyard, ooh boy, are there more seeds.
Oh, right.
Like,
Okay.
as you're getting
Uh,
closer to the bridge, you can tell whatever these are, they're definitely coming from Ensville.
Wonderful. 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 They're gonna like get into their little side garage alongside. Uh, I'll
Mm-hmm.
think of what Goat's doing later. But for the most part, they are going to take a bit of time to effectively disassemble the outer shell of Wrecking Maw and effectively have to put in other uh, contraptions and uh, gadgets that they have built as spares. So it's like, all right, well, this isn't gonna work. I haven't tested this out. This should work. Um, okay. This here. Oh, okay. That I don't know if this will come in handy. Sure, I need something on this arm anyways, or I'm gonna be out to the elements. Chunk. So for the listenership, I have switched every spell that I could that is not mandatory for Artificer out with something else.
Oh boy.
Yep.
That's gonna be a fun learning curve.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. I will also say on your trip over here, definitely at least a few seeds got stuck to the outside of Wrecking Maw, and Tolan has
Yeah.
to like scrape them off.
Just like take take like a stick and just like swat them off. It's like, why am I bothering? I'm going straight into the storm.
It's the principle of the
And
thing.
I think the last thing they do is probably something that they've kind of kept secret for a bit from at least the other people. Mostly they open up the back compartment of Wrecking Maw, where it looks like where Tailwind has uh con uh constructed a battery, like a massive, like arm-sized AA battery, and like pulls it out. This is gonna need topping off. This is gonna okay. Okay. Takes out the center of it, which looks like it is Catalyst V, and gently and very safely refills it.
Oh boy.
Yep.
How Tailwind does not have like infinite amounts of Catalyst V.
Nope.
They had one mason jar.
Mm-hmm. I'm saying like
Mhm.
it's probably what they put in there is about the size of a soda can.
Mhm.
So about 20 ounces of this stuff, and it's like, okay, it's after a beating like that, this is going to need a fresh start. I'm figure this out. I'll figure this out later. Right now, we need to keep moving. Like, fix it up. Closes the mason jar, puts that back in the safe, and
Mhm.
forces the safe back down into the safe hole. So nothing can get out as
Mhm.
far as they are concerned at the moment. And begins reassembling a Wrecking Maw.
Factoid from the network of hamster tubes watching.
Okay, look, I don't want to do with this. I'm still trying to figure this out. Don't look at me like that.
It is just look staring with the most brain empty stare.
I know it's dangerous. Get it. But like something doesn't become undangerous unless you learn it. Why am I talking to you? Pulls out a book that they've had off to the side. It's like, right, probably hungry. I don't know. Here, just starts feeding it book.
The book sinks into the goo.
Don't you sass me, you goo. I'm still trying to figure you out.
uh, I mean, it just keeps staring at you. It's just because you're there,
Mm-hmm.
honestly.
And honestly, like, I think Tailwind has been using Factoid more as a talking board and home therapist more and more as they've been like working on this. Like just if anyone out there has like done any programming or stuff along that line, the rubber ducky method, where it's just like, all right, you talk to something because you need to voice your train of thought bit by bit until
Mhm.
it's like, oh, that's where it stopped. That's where it's broken. That's kind of what Factoid has been turning into, at least under Tailwind's. I don't want to say ownership, but care might be also not the correct word.
Yeah.
Imprisonment.
It's got ferret tube. It can move around. It just can't go across the border.
uh,
It's just a little sad that we live right next to the border. And at that point, Tailwind will, at the point of fixing up Wrecking Maw enough, they will hop back in, click on one of the new uh options, like, well, let's see if this works. And they're gonna cast Detect Magic
Oh boy.
to see if it can lead to whatever the heck is going on.
That is some smart thinking. Let me look up detect magic.
Give me a second. I can
Sense the
copy
presence of
paste.
magic within 30 feet of you. I'm going to reflavor this slightly to detect Catalyst V because that is our flavor for this campaign.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, as you cast that, you get like a big ping, obviously, because Factoid is right there. And then
Okay.
another couple little pings from the seeds you scraped off of Wrecking Maw. And then like
Wonderful.
a dozen more pings, and then 100 more pings. Each one of the falling seeds are pinging just very slightly as being, Catalyst V touched. Not
Oh.
enough to be like to mutate on contact, but enough that you can tell that they came from a mutated plant.
Mm-hmm. And this is just I'm trying to think of at least personally, me the player is trying to figure out a way to get Brittney and Tailwind on the same level. But I'm just thinking of like Tailwind is still kind of mad at last time. So I don't think they would immediately like we need backup. Call
I wonder what happened last time.
yeah, huh. Go watch. I think it's called We Need to Talk. If
Yep.
you're yeah,
We need to talk, and then you did work with Penumbra for winter formal introductions as well.
yes. So yeah, go listen back to those games if you want to figure that out. So yeah, Tailwind's just gonna be like, well, guess I gotta follow this. What happened? It's not even been a day.
You slept in for
At
like 2 hours, and this is what you get. Uh,
uh, so yeah, at that point, I'm going to say Tailwind is driving off, to the, to figure out to try to follow the trail of seeds, as I'm gonna pass it back to Tala.
Hi,
yeah.
hello. Brittany is expressing a similar sentiment because again, she was gone for just 2 weeks, a little less than 2 weeks, and suddenly the city is in fucking shambles. So, she, well, she's not gonna get her hands dirty with this whole situation, but it would probably be helpful for her and her and father dearest i- to have someone at least passingly familiar with what is clearly mutant stuff to head in to Ennsville and do some uh do some scouting reconnaissance. That's how you pronounce the word, I think. Uh, so after a bit of thinking of mulling over her options, I think she will uh assuming everyone in the tower is too busy to keep track of her right now, head out and make her way to Ennsville to see what's going on.
Yeah. I mean, no one's gonna stop you from leaving the tower.
Of
Uh,
course, of course.
I think like as you're on your way out, like one of the maids in the penthouse is like, "Oh, you should if you're going out, you should wear something. The this pollen has like stirred up a lot of people's allergies, something dreadful. You don't want to breathe it in, Miss Bronson."
Yes, yes, of course. I'll get a mask. I assume there's masks, right?
Mhm.
In this building? Nice.
Yeah.
She'll be leaving in one of those.
Mhm.
Wear your masks, people.
Wear your masks.
Yeah.
This message is Bronson approved. Wear your masks.
uh, but yeah, Brittany heads out into the streets outside. Brittany can roll perception.
Sure thing. A 10.
10. Yeah. As you make your way towards the bridge, you notice there's not a lot of other people out. Uh, it seems like the people that are out are rushing from place to place. Uh, there are some crews of police spots trying to clean up the seeds, but it is a big job. So they're making a little progress, but as soon as they clean up like one spot, more seeds blow in and get stuck.
Of course.
Dust detected. Sweep, sweep. Dust detected. Sweep, sweep.
Truly Sisyphean. Fuck! I can't pronounce words today. I'm also suffering from allergies. Sorry on the recording. It's method acting, except Brittney physically can't suffer from allergies, so it's not even that. But eventually, when she's like close to the bridge, she will probably duck into an alleyway, go full penumbra, and uh, well, there's not a lot of people out and about, so she'll just sort of drifting from shadow to shadow, head over the bridge.
Mhm. And as both of you are crossing the bridge, I want both of you to roll perception.
Is this to see if we notice each other?
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. Did the ball get stuck, or am I just coming out of the junkyard?
18.
Brittney you had to do all those fixes to Wrecking Maw, and Brittney took a long time to decide she wanted to do anything about this, so
Did you say perception check correct?
yes.
Okay, just making sure.
That makes sense, actually, considering their different modes of transportation.
Yeah. Uh,
Don't worry,
so
I won't hit you. Mm.
so Brittney got an 18, which makes sense for seeing the giant mech robot rolling through the streets. Probably rattling a little bit because of the rush fix job. And Tailwind got a 9 and does not notice the shadowy figure hiding in a shadow.
Well, she now has a person to follow. She has a lead. Of fucking course, it would be these guys.
Mm-hmm.
She had like a bit of hope that oh maybe they wouldn't be involved, but no, it's these bastards again. She,
I'm
she will.
I resent that, though I don't know what you're saying.
mm-hmm. Feeling just like, suddenly I'm frustrated and I don't know why. Uh but with the 18, I mean Brittney can also see it's just Wrecking Maw here. The rest of them aren't here. You don't know why, but
Hmm. Well, she might find out. She will follow Tailwind.
alright. Which leaves it to Tailwind trying to figure out where you're going. Uh
All right. I'm gonna say every so often they're going to have to stop and look at their like little radiation detector. Is the
yeah,
best word I'm thinking, but yeah.
that's
I
a
will
good
roll.
idea.
Yeah, I will roll
Like
this.
tracking down the
Ad-
source of this. So yeah, survival at
advan-
advantage, because
Advantage is needed.
you've got the detect magic and you've got the note giving you an idea what you're looking for.
Yeah.
That makes me real.
Oh, that
Oh
was a nat
no.
one. Good thing for the advantage. 8.
uh,
Oh no.
I was I was
Mm-hmm.
gonna say, since Brittany doesn't know about like the Catalyst V detector, she probably would have like gone the easy route and just hid in Wrecking Maw's big ass shadow. So Tailwind could probably eventually notice a persistent ping right behind Wrecking Maw, but I don't know if an eight gets you that.
With an 8, they might just be catching the battery.
Well,
Yeah,
I think it's set up well enough to not catch the battery, but Taylor might assume that's what it is. Also, you're in
Yeah.
Innsville. Everything pings for Catalyst V exposure here.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, your
that's
like
true.
detector screen is pinging 20 times a second.
Wonderful. Okay, where I'm gonna look at the note again. Where in the heck am I supposed to go?
So the note mentions going to a library and looking for a tree.
Okay. Where's their library? I'm gonna uh Tailwind is going to like, okay, let's get high and see if we can find a library. So if you're hiding in the shadow, I don't know how penumbra works. Are you just like one with the shadow now?
Uh, yeah, flavor-wise, I believe that's how like I've described it. Pretty much, she is a part of the shadow. You could see her
Wonderful.
eyes if you looked.
Yeah, I don't think they're looking behind them right now with this. So, oh God, they're gonna go to the one place that they know is a little higher than most places. Their lookout point to go stargazing.
Oh boy. Are they going up in the Wrecking Maw mech or leaving
Um,
that parked on the street?
I think they'll leave it parked on the street. Kind of. I do have the augment for artificer stuff that I can don and doff my armor in an action. So yeah, it's just there idling.
Alright, and you climb up to the roof of the lookout point. As you
Yeah.
can probably expect, there's a lot of seeds stuck to everything, but you have a decent view over Ensville, so roll investigation at
Could
advantage.
could Penumbra also sneak up there with
Yes, but you will have to roll stealth if you're trying to sneak.
on it, boss?
Investigation, much
Mhm.
better.
Whoa! No kidding.
Uh, uh,
Jeez. Oh, dirty 20.
there's my second.
Nice. And Tailwind, do you also want to roll a perception to see if you notice Penumbra sneaking up with you?
Oh,
Oh, that's an at
Damn.
20!
you you catch a glimpse w- of white that should not be in your shadow.
Yeah,
Your
there's just like
shadow
a
has
switch.
eyes.
Yeah,
That's pretty noticeable.
like wait a second. Uh, First reflex. Oh crap, a monster. I'm gonna pull out the glove. It's like I don't want any business right now. I am busy.
Are
Are
you
you
busy
busy
enough
enough
to
to
know
know
what's
what's
going
going
on
on
with
with
all
all
this
this
pollen?
pollen?
Because
Because
I
I
assume
assume
this
this
is
is
your
your
guys'
guys'
doing.
doing.
And Brittany, well, the jig is up. She will just sort of shroop right out of the shadow, back into 3D space.
Yeah, it's like
Well, Penumbra will.
yeah, it's like right. You, why the filter? What? How are you even doing that? It's whatever. I'm busy right now, trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Do you see a library anywhere? Just like pulls out the telescope from before that I have stashed here. Just looks around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Brittany can roll investigation if she wants, but with that dirty 26, Tailwind is going to spot it for sure. Uh,
All right, might as well roll.
mm,
I don't think she can beat Tailwind, but
nope. It'll
might as
just be.
well.
How clueless is she, or is she not? 19. Oh, that's not bad.
Not bad at
Hmm.
all.
So I think both of you will be able to spot from this vantage point what seems to be a very large canopy of a tree with willow-like leaves swaying in the wind and clouds of seeds pouring off of it. And with the 26, Tailwind will also make out, with use of the telescope, that it is poking out of a fairly large, impressive looking building that you can't read any signs from this distance, but you'd guess that looks like a library.
Okay. Um,
I,
question.
s-
Yeah, go ahead.
I swear, I disappear for 2 weeks, and suddenly you guys are what, growing trees out here?
Okay, firstly, this wasn't here all of like 5 hours ago. This is new. This wasn't us. We are dealing with giant
Uh-huh.
ants, which were apparently normal ants. They are not Catalyst V, apparently.
Yeah, you never heard of giant ants? They're native to this area.
Dot, dot, dot. What the hell? The Hellcat.
Like, I have a neighbor who has them as pets.
What the?
Is
Secondly,
is Brittney fucking with Tailwind? Because those were 100% mutant ants.
I don't know what would be funnier if she's thinking of like if there's like a different species of ant that are just huge.
it's just RUSs, but AR. How would the acronym be? It's not rodents of unusual size anymore.
Uh,
AOUS?
bugs of
Ants
unusual
unusual
size.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like what? I'm making a Princess Bride reference, but I'm fumbling here. Anyways, Tailwind just secondly is like, secondly, why do you care? We're actually trying to help people here.
In case you haven't noticed, the entire city is covered, thus making that Bronson business. I'm here to see what the situation is.
Wonderful. Well, just gonna like put away
Also,
the.
if you don't know what's going on, why haven't you sent the others a text? Don't they have their phones?
They left me a message. They were looking into this when this started, apparently.
I see.
I had
And
to pick
you
it up.
haven't sent them a text?
Hey, if you want
Deal
to
with it
text,
later.
if you want to text someone, Roll just got here. You could text Sean.
It's like, like, I don't need sass right now, and just like behind their back, texting Sean. Like, I don't need the sass right now, okay? Are you going to help or what?
Sorry, what did you say?
Are you going to help or what?
Well, I suppose it would depend on what the situation is. Again, I'm just here to gather information, see if this is, something that needs a lot of intervention. If you guys can't handle it on your own, then I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I looked at spectator chat. If you guys can't handle it on your own, then I suppose I wouldn't be opposed to stepping in.
There's like a deep sigh of like, all right, that's just probably as much of a yes, I'm here to help as I'm getting out of Brittney. Like, all right, well, I don't have enough room inside.
I wouldn't get in there if you held a gun to my head.
Wonderful. Congrats. You're gonna be riding on the side. They put away the telescope off to the side and cover it from the pollen. Go to jump down the fire exit and head back into Wrecking Maw and pull out what looks like a little metal handle with industrial magnets on the side and just puts it onto the side of it. Well, you got this in a step. Just goes in to close the door.
Brittney looks at you, looks at the handle, and then just melts into the shadow of Wrecking Maw. You could not. Again, gun to her head, she would not get into Wrecking Maw or ride on it.
Yeah,
Mm.
riding along
She
in
will
its
walk if
shadow
she
is
has
much
to.
better.
Yeah,
Better than.
so on their way, Tailwind just silently is like, oh shit. you know, furiously texts Sean. It's like, one, is Lena with you? Two, Brittney found out and they're following me. They're with me now. So, this might be a problem.
Oopsie daisy.
Mm-hmm. If we need to get there faster, I have like, yeah, they'll just try to scream from inside Wrecking Maw. I have a way to get there faster if needed. How are you holding on?
It's so hard because Sean definitely wants to have like a snarky text about being like, "What did you tell Brittney they were shopping over here?" But since the situation is fairly serious over there at the moment, since we're kind of, I'm assuming this is coming to us before we actually hop out of the shadows like
Yeah,
deranged people.
it's before you roll initiative.
Yeah, so just before that, so you get some very wonderful texts such as, "Yes, Lena's present. Oh no," to "Brittney is coming," and then, "It's bad, Yllwyll is here,"
How?
and
Ah. Like,
"Don't think your story from last time is going to work this time."
oh, mm-hmm. Good, wonderful, wonderful. Just like series of sarcastic wonderfuls in the message. It's like, and then they'll just yell out to Brittney, like, well, we found the crazy man from the sewer again, apparently. They're saying.
Oh,
Oh,
fantastic.
fantastic.
So hold on, I'm gonna get us there a little faster. I'm gonna cast Longstrider.
Wait, what do you mean by...
And then she's cut off by the casting of Longstrider.
Yep. Just like, all right, I put in the nitro boost.
Well, Brittney's gotta hang on to that shadow now. Just on the ground, like there's a smear frame of, like there's the Wrecking Maw shadow, and then right behind it a smear frame of like Penumbra hanging on.
Oh man. Yeah, that helps get you there faster, and I feel like it's only a couple minutes before you arrive in front of the library.
Okay.
Used to be a fancy building, now overgrown with plants, most obviously the huge tree growing out the roof. And there's a couple different doorways.
Okay. I don't know where everyone is. Texting the group, where are you? At front entrance? Is it just bust in time?
Brittany's still in the shadow recovering.
You can take the front, but we took the side entrance.
All right. Well, screw it. If we can give them the element of surprise, why not? Long stridering into like body mode, and you're just bowling through the front door.
Oh god damn it. Well, Brittany does not get time to recover.
Nope. I'm dragging. You're on my shadow. I'm dragging you with me.
Yeah, I mean, the front doors have been exposed to the elements for over 30 years. You smash through them and they splinter apart easily. And you find yourself in front of what was once like a librarian's desk, now overgrown with all kinds of weeds. The carpet is sort of nasty with mold growing in places where the water has leaked in. And behind that are a few different hallways leading deeper into the building. You don't immediately see anyone from the group or the tree or Yllwyll or anything. So if you want to find them, you can try survival or
I don't
maybe
feel like
perception.
burning another spell slot would be a good idea. So I guess I'll go with perception. Because you said perception, right? As the second option.
Yeah.
That's
And
F,
Brittney
not
can
D.
roll also.
Oh, all right. I think they're basically the same thing. 15.
Not bad. I think with a 9 Tailwind, anywhere you try to go, you're just hearing like the sound of bookshelves splintering out of the way of Wrecking Maw because the aisles are not that wide. And it's just like a constant, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Because no matter which way you go, you are breaking stuff.
Mm-hmm.
With
The
the
property value, Tailwind.
What property value? Or in
The property
Ennsville.
value.
And with the 15, Brittney has a little bit better time getting the lay of the land and can pick up on some of these pathways being used more recently than others. Some of them are absolutely coated in dust. Some of them, there's footsteps and paths through the foliage, and you can tell that someone's been through there in the last 30 years. So those are probably pointing. Those are more likely to bring you to where you need to be.
Okay. Then Brittney will.
Wait,
Tailwind,
Tailwind, over there.
There's footsteps.
It's over there. It's like it starts making that way. It's like, what is this tree? Like a giant dandelion or something? Jesus.
Yeah, and
How long does perception have to be?
with
10 minutes. Yeah, it's probably out by now.
yeah, it's out, which is probably a good thing because it would be beeping nonstop. Everything. It's got Catalyst V exposure over in Ennsville.
Mm.
But with Brittney pointing the way, you eventually make your way through a series of these book-lined hallways until you see a doorway that leads into a much larger space. Both of you can roll perception.
13.
13, 9, not bad. It's enough to see that, this room is wide open. There's a huge tree growing in the middle of it. And, yeah, I think at this point you can also see, most of the rest of the group sort of waiting outside the doors to get into the room. Lena and Kat are not there, but Sean, Nikola, and
Oh, this is gonna be more awkward.
yeah, because
I hope Sean told, warned Roadkill.
Oh no.
yeah, because guess who else they called in for help? Penumbra's run into Lena since media blackout, but not Roadkill.
Oopsie daisy.
Oopsie daisy indeed. Would would Sean have said anything to Roadkill about about Brittney coming?
It would probably be like, heads up, we're getting help, and you might not like the help, but you're not going to try and kill it right now.
I
Yeah.
have,
Don't worry, that might be a reason enough for Brittney Nice Game to just go, teehee, this is your guys' problem, and then just vibe in the and then just find a shadow to hide in.
I think just the quippiness at the moment would have Tailwind say, "Hey, I'm here. I brought a hitchhiker."
Well, Out comes Penumbra with Misty Step prepared, looking at roadkill.
Yeah, let me pull up my other character sheet.
Yeah, this is gonna be it. This is gonna end well. I can just see right now.
I'm gonna try something. Let's see. Oh,
Is that bad?
yeah, cause that was a whiz save.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, roadkill without really saying anything is going to start running over towards Penumbra, claw outstretched.
Alright, let me see what she... I mean, yeah, she probably would just go ahead and Misty Step. I don't know, what's the terrain like in this area? Is there like high up spots?
Well, here's the thing. You are in
Yeah.
a one-story hallway. It's pretty cramped full of library books. The atrium's more open, and the atrium has a little balcony going around it on the second floor.
Oh, cool. Is that balcony within 30 feet?
Probably, yeah.
I uh okay, bonus action, Misty Step, main action to hide again.
All right. Roll stealth to hide.
Sure thing. Watch me roll a 1. It turns out this balcony's right in the sunlight.
8. Well, we'll have to deal with the fallout of this in the next game, because the only person up on the balcony who would really be looking for you on the balcony is
There's someone
Lena.
on the balcony.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah,
You sort of
that's
told
gonna
them to
be
stay out of direct combat and go up to the
awkward
balcony.
as hell. Oh, poor
She
Lena.
tries to go the pacifism route. Oopsie daisy.
Oopsie daisy. Which will be a problem to deal with in the next game when Katie is actually here, and
Yep.
who knows? Maybe Nikola can help talk things down. We'll see.
Is Lena the only one up there?
Yeah,
Oh no.
yeah. I mean,
It,
it's a big balcony. It circles the whole room. She might not be in the exact same part, but we'll see.
my brain is Lena in costume.
Yes.
Okay.
Brittney already. Oh, is this a different costume?
No. Still the nightlight
Okay.
costume.
Never mind. Brittney knows. Lena knows.
Mhm. So, a fun cliffhanger for the next game.
Yeah.
We got you there.
Yep.
Oh boy. I
At
can't
what
This
can't
cost?
was
wait to get back into Brittney mode.
this
Been a
was
while, but
more antagonistic and yet probably on point to where I thought this was going to be.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That well, it could have ended better, but it could have gone a lot worse. She could have actually attacked Roadkill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
considering it.
if you would have done that, I would have shocking grassed you. I was right next to you. It's like no,
Forget the
no
big
reaction for you.
Forget the big boss fight. It's just these two beating the shit out of each other while Yllwyll stands there confused.
Am I missing something? We'll get to you later. Okay, I'll be over here being evil.
You shut your fucking mouth, old man.
All right.
Middle finger.
So thank you guys for playing. Thank you very much for hopping in and joining us on a as a surprise guest.
Surprise texting friend.
Mm-hmm. And thanks to everyone listening. See you, I think, next week for part
Yep.
2 of CD Business, now featuring the whole gang. The gang's all here.
Yeah. This is gonna end poorly.
Have a wonderful Wellspring day, my friends.
Have a good one.
Yeah, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.